What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This your man Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you watch my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an update for you on the story that I did. And a matter of fact, a lot of people talked about this story. It was a story that just went nationwide. So, hey, let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look over here. We all remember the 16-year-old Ma'Khia Bryant, and remember the cop Nicholas Reardon. And for those who may not know the story, the meat and potatoes of the story is there was an altercation at the house where they was currently at, and the cops was called. Nicholas came in and saw that Ma'Khia had a knife on her hand and was for to get ready to stab another person that was out there, Now, that's just a meat and potatoes. I mean, it's way more that's going on. I mean, it's a whole lot of fuckery that's going on with this story. Something about some girls came over there, try to fight Ma'Khia. Everybody used to stay at this house. It was a foster mom. There's all kind of messiness going on, But in the process of Ma'Khia trying to stab the other lady, she ended up getting shot, and Ma'Khia lost her life. Well, we are here today because we have an update with Ma'Khia's story. And here is the update right here. Let me find that. And they know it's out here, and that's somebody who's messaging me on Facebook about a story that I did in the past. And y'all might forget another interview. Don't know when, but the pot is getting hot on this story. It's a story that happened right down here in Memphis. And it's just craziness. I'm not going to say nothing about it. We're just going to wait till everything is said is done. But we're going to get an earful of this Memphis story. However, guys, you see right here, the update on Ma'Khia Bryant's story is the coroner has ruled her shooting death as a homicide. Let me repeat that again. Her death has been ruled as a homicide by the Columbus police officer. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a listen.
The Franklin County Coroner released an autopsy report for Ma'Khia Bryant. The 16-year-old was shot and killed by Columbus police officer Nicholas Reardon in April. Body camera video shows Bryant holding a knife, trying to attack two women when she was shot. According to the autopsy report, Bryant was shot 4 times during that April 20th incident in the torso, the back, shoulder, and thigh. Her death was ruled a homicide. And last month, the Ohio Attorney General's Office and the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation announced they wrapped up their investigation and passed the case on to the Franklin County prosecutor. To date, no charges have been filed. Prosecutors say a grand jury will consider the case.
All right, guys.
It's back to school.
Whoa.
Are you two projects due the same?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate them damn masks. I hate the masks. So, all right, guys. You heard it. It has now been ruled a homicide. And the investigators have wrapped up their thing. Now they're going to present it to a grand jury. And I guess the grand jury going to decide how they're going to proceed with it. Which I'm kind of amazed by this, because as I read, and I'm going to read it to y'all, as I read this, just because they're saying it's a homicide, I read in there where it said it doesn't mean it's a criminal homicide, so, but however though, I'm surprised that they're going to try to present this to a grand jury. I mean, I don't know what y'all want this man to have done, I don't know, but everybody had different opinions about this story, and me and others, I tried my best to break down what I saw in the videos and whatnot, and to me, like everybody say, if he hadn't done what he done, if he just would have stepped there and let it happen, somebody else was finna get ready to lose their life. So my question is, for the people who was upset that this happened, and you have your right to be upset, I guess, what was this man supposed to do? All right, what was he supposed to do? And then on top of that, it seemed like a lot of people was more upset at the cop than for what the females who was involved in came in there starting all their hooligan mess, And that woman in the house who stayed there, it's supposed to be her birthday. But then I got information saying that she the one started all this stuff. The lady who stayed there, you know, like I said, this story just had a whole lot of fuckery that was going on behind it. But the sad thing is, somebody lost their life, and it shouldn't have went that far. It should not have went that far because of something about cleaning a bedroom or something like that. I had to go back and look into it now since we got this update. But again, just with a lot of these stories, just a whole lot of fuckery. Just a whole lot of fuckery going on. All right. So here it goes. And it says as follows. The Franklin County Coroner has ruled the death of 60-year-old girl shot by Columbus police officer a homicide. Franklin County Coroner Dr. Ortiz, I can't say Anahi, I guess that's Anahi Ortiz, ruled that Ma'Khia Bryant died after being shot 4 times by Columbus police officer Nicholas Reardon on April 20th. The determination of homicide means that Bryant's death was caused by another person, but it is not a criminal ruling. All right, this is what I'm talking about here. It's not a criminal ruling. Body camera footage released by Columbus police appears to show Bryant wielding a knife while going after another person at the scene. Footage from Reardon's camera shows the officer fire his gun 4 times before Bryant falls to the ground. Officers at the scene, including Reardon, can be seen administer first aid and CPR to Bryant. In early July, Ohio Attorney General David Yost said the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation has passed the case on to the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office, and a grand jury will decide on whether to charge Reardon. The Franklin County Prosecutor's Office released the following statement Monday afternoon. The autopsy report of Ma'Khia Bryant was released today by the Office of Franklin County Coroner Dr. Ortiz. Earlier this summer, this matter was assigned to Special Prosecutor Tim Merkel and Gary Schroyer. As the Franklin County Prosecuting Attorney serves legal counsel for Franklin County Children's Services, Prosecutor Tayak continued his commitment to the community to ensure transparency and justice in each case that comes to the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office. Prosecutor Tayak has complete confidence in Mr. Merkel and Mr. Schroyer and their talent, experience, and professional ethics. We will continue to keep the community apprised of the status of this matter as events warrants. All right, and this is what they say about the coroner ruling her death as a homicide. Now, you know, so it's going to be up to a grand jury how they're going to go forward with this. But me personally, I don't think nothing should happen. I really don't, you know, because, I mean, again, the big question is, what did y'all want this man to do, you know? Some people say he could have grabbed his taser, but, you know, the way that stuff happened, I mean, shit. I mean, how many seconds he had to think to grab what he had to grab, you know? So, but, they're hard to say this too, you know, none of us is cops, so we don't know how it is when you in a split second like that, you know? What is it that we cops, what are we supposed to do? I mean, that's the split second reactions, you know? So we can sit up here and speculate and say how we feel all day, but we won't know until we're actually cops and out there doing that kind of work to see how many seconds we have to make a reaction to a situation like this. Because y'all saw the video, it was already chaos already going on at that house. So, you know, I don't know, guys, you know, y'all just tell me what y'all think about it. You know, I don't know, you know, I don't know, you know, it did just one of them cases that just, we just have to see how it's going to turn out, you know. But as always, guys, leave your thoughts and your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think about this. And on your man Chris Thorns, and I will catch y'all later on. All right, peace.